Have you ever stared at the night sky, wondering how we got here? From stardust to smartphones, from single cells to symphony orchestras? Or maybe you've heard heated debates. Is evolution a wild guess or the blueprint of life? Welcome to a journey that challenges everything you thought you knew. In Evolution Myths or Facts, we'll bust 3 big misconceptions that trip up even the sharpest minds. We'll dive into mutations, natural selection, and fossil records, not just with science, but laced with timeless biblical insights that might surprise you. And we'll tie it all to real-world wins in medicine, farming, and your everyday health. Buckle up. This isn't dry textbook stuff. It's the thrilling saga of life's adaptability, where myths crumble and facts ignite curiosity. Let's shatter some illusions. Imagine a world where change is chaos, where a tiny tweak in your blueprint spells doom. That's the heart of our first myth. Mutations are always harmful, destructive glitches that could never build complexity. You've heard it. Mutations cause cancer, right? So how could they drive evolution? But hold on. That's a half-truth that's misled millions. Myth 1. Mutations are always bad and can't create new life forms. Picture this. A bacterium in a lab, bombarded by antibiotics. Most die, but one survives, thanks to a random DNA flip. That glitch lets it thrive, spawning a resistant strain. This isn't sci-fi. It's real. Observe in experiments worldwide. Fact 1. Mutations aren't all villains. Many are neutral, doing zilch to an organism. Others? Beneficial gold mines. Take the lactose tolerance gene in humans. A mutation letting adults digest milk, spreading in dairy farming cultures. Without it, cheese lovers worldwide would be in trouble. Fact 2. Mutations fuel diversity. They're the raw material for evolution, creating variations that natural selection sifts through. In fruit flies, mutations have birthed new wing patterns, boosting survival in changing environments. And fact 3. They can add information. Gene duplications let one copy evolve new functions while the original keeps the old, like upgrading software without crashing the system. Now, let's buttress this with biblical wisdom. Genesis 1 verse 31 declares God's creation very good, but not static. Proverbs 25 verse 2 says, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings." Could mutations be part of that hidden design, allowing adaptation in a fallen world? Romans 8 verses 20 to 22 speaks of creation groaning under bondage to decay, perhaps echoing genetic entropy, yet with room for resilience. Insights here. The Bible doesn't entail mechanisms but invites exploration, aligning with how mutations enable life to persist amid challenges. Modern twist? In medicine, understanding mutations fights cancer, targeting specific gene changes with precision drugs like CRISPR. In agriculture, we breed pest-resistant crops by selecting beneficial mutations, feeding billions. Daily life? Your COVID vaccine? Built on evolutionary principles tracking viral mutations. Mutations aren't mayhem. They're life's toolbox for survival. But variation alone isn't enough. Enter our second myth. Natural selection is just random chance, a brutal survival of the fittest, where the strong crush the weak, leading to perfect beings. Myth 2. Natural selection is random, ruthless, and creates perfection. Envision a flock of finches on the Galapagos, beaks varying slightly. A drought hits. Seeds get tough. Birds with stronger beaks crack them, survive, and breed. That's natural selection, not random, but a filter favoring traits that boost reproduction in specific spots. Fact 1. It's non-random. Mutations provide random variety, but selection picks winners based on environment. Peter and Rosemary Grant's famous study showed finch beaks evolving in real time. Beaks grew 10% in one generation during drought. Fact 2. Fittest means reproductive success, not just brute strength. A speedy rabbit outruns predators, but a camouflaged one hides better. It's about fit to niche, not gym gains. And fact 3. It doesn't make perfection. Organisms are good enough. Trade-offs abound. Giraffes' long necks aid feeding but complicate drinking. Evolution optimizes, not idealizes. Biblical buttress. Job 12 verses 7 to 10 urges, ask the animals, and they will teach you. In his hand is the life of every creature. Natural selection could reflect God's providence, sustaining life through adaptation. Ecclesiastes 3:1 a time for everything mirrors ecological cycles. Insights. The Bible portrays a dynamic creation. Psalm 104 celebrates God's care for diverse beasts, perhaps via such mechanisms. Modern applications? In public health, evolutionary thinking combats antibiotic resistance by rotating drugs, slowing bacterial adaptation. Agriculture uses it for selective breeding. Think drought-resistant wheat saving farms amid climate change. Daily, fitness apps track how your body adapts to exercise, echoing selection's principles for better health. Finally, the fossil frenzy. The record is full of gaps, proving evolution's a fairy tale with no missing links. Myth 3. The fossil record lacks transitions and disproves evolution. Dig deeper. Fossils aren't snapshots, but rare preserves. Yet, we've unearthed treasures like Tiktaalik, a fish with limb-like fins, bridging water to land, or Archaeopteryx, dino bird hybrid with feathers and teeth. Fact 1. Transitions abound. Whales? Fossils show land mammals morphing into swimmers. Ambulocetus with leg for wading, Basilosaurus fully aquatic. Fact 2. Gaps expected. Fossilization is picky, favoring hard parts and sediments. But patterns match. Simple life first, complexity later. Fact 3. Chronology aligns. No rabbits in Precambrian rocks. Fossils appear in evolutionary order. Biblical reinforcement. Psalm 104 verses 25 to 26 praise the sea creatures, including Leviathan, perhaps echoing ancient beasts in the record. Genesis 1 progressive creation days could parallel fossil sequences. Insights. 2 Peter 3 verses 5 to 6 notes ancient worlds formed and destroyed, hinting at deep time. Modern rabbis and scholars see pre-Adam eras, harmonizing with old fossils. Real-world wins? Paleontology informs conservation. Understanding past extinctions predicts climate impacts. Medicine? Fossil microbes reveal antibiotic origins, guiding new drugs. Daily life? Museums inspire STEM careers. Evolutionary history explains allergies as mismatches from our hunter-gatherer past. We've debunked the myths, armed with facts, biblical depth, and modern magic. Evolution isn't anti-faith. It's a lens revealing creation's ingenuity. What myth surprised you most? Share below. For more mind-bending truths, subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Remember, questioning leads to discovery. Until next time, evolve your thinking.